Hello, this is Richard Wilson with the Family Office Club. I've never recorded a version of a podcast episode like this before, but it's an unusual circumstance with the virus spreading through Asia and starting to come to Europe and the U.S. And the market's been, high for so long. I know 2 days ago I went to almost all cash. I have one holding that I might cut down. Otherwise, I've gone to cash in my public securities, and the $15 million investor I just spoke to went to cash a couple of days ago as well. And I was speaking with a $100 million plus family yesterday who sold a chunk of their securities. I also got off the phone with a $1.2 billion wealth advisor who said some of his clients are wanting to sell. And it's just an unusual time in an unusual market. Who knows if it'll be just a small dip or if this is the start of an extended recession or correction that everyone's been waiting for the last 3 years and thought would happen a while ago before the Tax Act got passed by Trump. But if you're listening to this and you have sold 25% or more of your securities in the last week because of the virus, if you've sold 100% of your stock market holdings or 25% or more, if you could just shoot a one-line email to me with the words "going to cash" in the subject line to richard@familyoffices.com. I'm just curious as to how many people right now are doing exactly that. At our event 2 days ago, our investor summit, we had 220 people registered for that and 34 investors on stage. I had people raise their hands, and only about 15% of people had sold securities or canceled travel because of the virus. But because we do events in Singapore, we've been, I guess, a little bit, extra sensitive to what's going on there and had to change one of our events already. But if you're a listener to the podcast and you're going to cash at 25% or more in terms of selling out your securities, if you can just shoot that one-line email to richard@familyoffices.com with the words "going to cash." I'm just kind of curious as to, for the listeners of this podcast, how many people are making changes due to what's happening in the market. So appreciate that, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.